Hey guys, I don't know how many puppy minutes I have. I gave the dogs Kong, so we'll see how long I have before they start barking. But I did a video the other day about just bags that I was thinking about selling and what Fashionphile was offering. And I mentioned towards the end something about Fashionphile's Layaway program. And if you'd like a video about all the bags that I've put on Layaway. So we're gonna go ahead and do that today because a couple of you guys said that you'd be interested. So if I were you, I would grab some coffee, some tea, a snack, some popcorn, because there are 44 items that I have put on Fashionphile's Layaway with nothing to show for it. And I'm going to tell you the total of all the money that I've spent just on the Layaway. No bag to show for it at the end. But if I'm saying 44, you can probably guess around what the number is. Now, this being said, I love Fashionphile's Layaway program. I actually have a bag on Layaway with them right now. I intend on using it in the future, just much more wisely. So I'm not someone who just, is like willy-nilly with money despite all these handbags. I have followed the Dave Ramsey program and I do pay attention to my finances. So hopefully I don't get too many comments about how dumb I am. But that being said, let's go ahead and get started. So the first bag that I put on Layaway was for $4.45. It's the Shiny Napa Micro Peekaboo. I think I was just in a peekaboo phase and you'll probably see a lot of that in here. I'm gonna go through some of these pretty quickly and then stop on some that I wish maybe I would have gone through with the actual purchase. But this one, all of these start in 2019. They might be a little bit out of order. The next one was, remember when they had this glazed fabric bag that you would put over your Fendi? Apparently I was really into that because I've done this twice. I put one on Layaway, decided not to do it. The next one we have the Christian Dior Metallic Calfskin Dior Ever. I purchased this bag because I saw Alex from HRH had the bag and the way that she styled it, it looks so cool. So I put it on Layaway and then I guess I just decided not to get it. Here we have a Louis Vuitton Speedy size 30 with the strap. I had a couple of those. I don't have any in my collection right now. This one, the Prada, I have no idea what I was thinking. A pink Prada bag. I'm glad I didn't go through with that one. Okay, Chanel lambskin shoulder black bag. I guess maybe I put this on Layaway because it was a good price. Oh wow, this one was from 2018. So I guess some of these are from even before 2018. Okay, didn't go through with that one. This one actually was a really good deal. So this is a Fendi metallic baguette for $230. That's pretty crazy. Now some of these, or quite a few of these actually, are from Fashionphile before they partnered with Neiman Marcus, so some of the prices were a little bit lower. Here we have a Gucci black monogram outlet, was $170. Chanel caviar tote, and this was for $900. I mean, that's not too bad. Caviar Chanel. Didn't go through with it. And you can see if you're looking at the dates, so some of these are saying 2019, some of them are saying 2022, so definitely skipping around a little bit. Sorry about that, guys. Here we have a Picotin for $2,400. I'm glad I didn't go through with that. I have two Picotins, and I feel like I'm much more fond of my bags when I purchase them from the store, not from on a pre-love site. Here we have a Pro Ninja Schooler for $400 in yellow. It's a cool bag, but I'm glad I didn't go through with it because I would have just sold it right away. Chanel iridescent calfskin for $1,500. This bag is kind of ugly. I don't know what I was thinking. Okay, here we have another Fendi Peekaboo. This one was for under $1,000, size medium, and white, or like a gray. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't go through with that. Here we have another one of those glazed Fendi Defender cover things for $475. I guess I wanted it, but not enough to actually pull the trigger on this one. This one. So the Louis Vuitton monogram multicolor in the Trouville in white for $800. This was 2019. So way before they were gonna reissue this bag. I actually got this bag in and I opened it up and saw all the bright red inside and I was like, that's gonna bleed. And I sent it right back out. It's a cool bag, but it's just very early 2000s. I don't know. Okay, I think I was definitely like on the hunt for a Chanel bag in caviar. So you're gonna see a couple of these here, and I just never actually pulled the plug on any of them. So this one is the Chanel Caviar Timeless CC for 22. Chanel Caviar Quilted Timeless Accordion Flap for 1800. Okay, the diaper bag. So this Gucci diaper bag, I purchased it for my sister for her first baby, but then decided to go with a different one. Fendi nylon baguette for $3.25. Not a horrible deal, but for nylon, I mean, I didn't obviously go through with it. I definitely went through a big Fendi baguette phase. Now, keeping in mind, all of these purchases, they're layaway. Like, except for maybe an occasional one where I got it and sent it back, like, I'm losing 10%. Fashionphile's layaway policy, at least as of when I was doing this, was 10%. So for $3.25, that's $32.50. That's just gone. All right, Saint Laurent calfskin in small in the fuchsia. Sorry, the Cabas was for $5.40. I had it and I sold it, and I guess I was trying to get it back, but then decided I didn't like the small, so didn't go through with that one. Here's an Hermes calfskin bag. I've gone through quite a couple of these with layaway. Yeah, never got that one. Here we have a Fendi calf hair in zebra print for $500 basically. Didn't go through with that one. And yeah. It's so crazy. So that was April of 2019. Okay, so here we're gonna do the second round. So that was just the first round. Yikes. So again, this bag, I still think about, I should have kept this bag. So this is an Hermes Box Kelly Retorn, size 32 in blue marine, I think with gold hardware, for $2,745. I don't have pictures anymore, but guys, this bag was busted. Like, it was like actually like the leather was like decaying in some areas, like not good quality at all. I actually took pictures of this bag to the Hermes boutique and was asking them, like, could they do anything to fix this bag, and they were kind of wishy-washy with me, and I think that's why I didn't actually go through with the purchase, because of how wishy-washy Hermes was. I was gonna take it to Hermes, have it spot up, and then have a great bag, but I don't know. I still think I should have. I should have just pulled the plug. A Kelly box return for basically a little less than $3,000. Big regrets. This one, Chanel Caviar Quilted Medium Single Flat Bag for $2,000, not bad. Okay, another Chanel Caviar Small Outdoor Doctor Bag for $1,000. Chanel Caviar Quilted Medium French Riviera Flat Beige. I think I actually had this bag. I don't know what I was doing, you guys. Okay, this one is my most recent one. So this is March of 2025. Ugh. I put this Fendi bag on layaway, but I already have a Fendi bag, so I was just like, well, I have a Fendi Peekaboo, sorry. Another Hermes bag. So this one wasn't too long ago. This was December of 24. I asked you guys if I should keep it, and you said yes, but I didn't listen, which was kind of dumb because this is a rare one. It's actually got two of the bottoms. It's the old style. Okay, I did get this one in, and I did a video on it. I showed you guys. So this is the Hermes Box Calf Waffle Plume size 32. It was just way too stiff for me, so that's why I didn't go through with this one. It was a little bit pricey. Okay, this Balenciaga Agno blanket square, I think, okay, you guys are gonna think I'm absolutely crazy. So I purchased it in red, put it on layaway, and I was going to actually go through with it. And Fashionphile will send you a little email that says like, hey, your layaway is coming up in 7 days. And I was like, okay, I'll do it later. And I just got busy and I forgot. And I was so mad. It was in red. I love the red one. So I have this black one. I think because the layaway one I forgot about. So I think I repurchased a second red one. And then I was like, no, it's too expensive. And then I put a black one on. Oh my God, so dumb. Okay, this one I also asked you guys about as well. So Hermes Felt Berenia and Fado in Rouge for $1,200. I don't know. It was an impulse. I saw it on Fashionphile and I was like, I have to have it. That's so unique. And then I did some research on it, and a felt bag, I couldn't go through with a felt bag. Okay, here we go. Balenciaga Agno South or Small Blanket Squared, and it was for $4.55. So this is one of them. And then here we have a Saint Laurent chevron monogram college satchel size large, and this is for $14.80. I did go through a big phase with the college bag from Saint Laurent. I don't know, someone made a comment the other day about how I pronounce Saint Laurent. I don't know, I'm just gonna say it how I say it. Anyways, I went through a phase, and I have quite a few of these on here, I think. Okay, this is the Prada Villa Saffiano flap shoulder bag for $200. I think I honestly just purchased that because of the $200 price tag. I don't know what I was thinking. Also don't know what I was thinking here. The Balenciaga Stadio Ruben Viscose Navy Rose Ballerine. I don't know what I was thinking there. This bag I don't know. I think I should have at least gotten it and taken a look at it. The Louis Vuitton monogram Mini Lynn Simmered and Dune for $6.70. That blue jean Louis Vuitton is like super in right now. I did get this bag in. This is another bag in like the purple for $15.80. I ended up sending it back. Oh, I thought there were some more on here. Yeah, so those are all the bags. Okay, are you guys ready for the total? I put in the total on my calculator, and my jaw just like dropped. Oh, man, I don't want to say it. Okay, so since 2018, apparently I have spent, with nothing to show, $4,100 on Fashionphile's Layaway. Nothing to show for it. Like I got some of the bags in and looked at them and then sent them back. In fairness, there were, I think 44. I think there were 40. I can't remember how many I counted, but a lot of bags. And my thoughts on this, I very much still like that Fashionphile has a layaway program. I'm not blaming them at all. I'm an adult. These were my choices. If I was impulsive on something because I thought, oh, that's a rare bag, I want to hold it, and then I decided later, not my thing, that's 100% my fault. And I like that I have the option to do that if I want to do that. So I have a bag on layaway with Fashionphile right now. I will still use it in the future, but this has taught me to be much more careful. I don't plan on putting a bag on layaway unless I 1000% know that I will go through with it. I have the money at least partially, like halfway saved up for it. And yeah, I'm definitely going to be a lot more careful with layaway. Fashionphile is the only place that I do that. Like I don't use Klarna. I don't use any kind of Afterpay for anything else. It's just handbags. And I think it's because it's such a hobby of mine, apparently a very expensive hobby, that yeah, I just see something that's rare and I just want to like hold it for myself so I can take a look at it later and think on it. And sometimes that costs me some money. So definitely going to be more careful in the future. But a couple of you guys mentioned that you have also purchased quite a bit with Fashionphile's Layaway. If you're brave, leave an amount in the comments to make me feel better. Speaking of comments, I mentioned in my last video that I love talking to you guys in the comments and to please leave some comments. And apparently the robots really took me on with that offer, because I had like over 300, I think 300 comments, 300 comments, and like 75% of them were from robots. So the other night I tried to go through and look and chat with you guys in the comments, but there was just a lot to go through. So hopefully it doesn't happen again. So please leave some comments down below. I'll try to get back with you guys. If you have any questions about any of these bags, or comments about these bags, or comments about how dumb I am for making this decision to use Fashionphile's Layaway, let me know. I will see you guys next week. Bye.